I never thought I was going to see my friends again. I never thought I was going to see my family members again.
You know, for years, people have been traveling to countries outside the U.S. for surgery because it's a lot cheaper. But how safe is this medical tourism, and what's it really costing you?
7 Action News reporter Jennifer Bisram talks with a local woman who doctors say is lucky to be alive after what she went through across the border.
Her name is Armetta. She's 57. She went to Mexico for weight loss surgery 2 years ago because her insurance didn't cover it. She says she knew it would be risky, but didn't think she'd come close to losing her life. A second chance at life after surgery gone wrong in Mexico.
I never thought I was going to see my friends again. I never thought I was going to see my family members again. I didn't even know if I was going to make it.
These days, Armetta Landrum walks with a walker and a smile, but carries the pain with her everywhere she goes.
I couldn't walk several hundred feet without feeling as if I was going to pass out. Acid reflux, stomach problems, you name it. There's all kinds of things that are going on when you're overweight like that.
That was back in 2011 when she weighed over 400 pounds.
You don't want to look at yourself at 412 pounds. You know, nobody's knocking down your door for a date at 412 pounds.
In 2014, she decided to go to Mexico for gastric bypass surgery, even though her doctor advised her not to.
When I arrived at the clinic, it looked like a rehab Taco Bell. It didn't even look like a medical facility at all.
And that's when her worst nightmare started to unfold.
The room they rolled me into looked like a cafeteria. It didn't even look like an operating room. Nothing was set up in a way that you would find in a normal hospital.
Why did you leave?
Because, again, my desperation to be well outweighed everything else. I wanted help.
She went through with the surgery, and when she woke up, instantly knew something was wrong.
The doctor and his driver took me back over the border.
Armetta was rushed to a San Diego hospital.
They found out that my blood was poisoned. I had fungus in my blood. I just remember talking on the phone and just fading away and waking up months later.
She was in a coma for 5 months.
It was a fight every day to come back from it.
It's pretty much a miracle that Armetta did not die.
She would go to weight loss surgery specialist Dr. Matthew Weiner in West Bloomfield for care.
And I essentially created a new surgery, if you will, that was kind of half sleeve, half gastric bypass. And we ended up having a rough week or two in the ICU, but then everything sealed up and she made a recovery.
Now Armetta weighs under 200 pounds, less than she's weighed in 30 years. She's regaining her mobility, eating healthier, and blogging all about it, but it almost didn't happen.
I want people to understand the dangers of medical tourism.
Dr. Weiner says weight loss surgeries like gastric bypass can cost you about $20,000 here in the U.S.
In Mexico, you can get these surgeries performed for about half of what you can in the U.S.
As tempting as it may sound, Dr. Weiner says Armetta's story should be a lesson. You could lose a lot more than weight, even your life, if you don't go to the right doctors.
And it wasn't worth it.
If you're thinking about gastric bypass or any other surgery that's not covered by your insurance company, consider this.
Going to your HR department and asking them to reconsider their policy on excluding bariatric surgery is a very reasonable first step.
And if you do have to pay out of pocket,
looking at potential financing options which do exist, shopping around for a price because there's a lot of variation. If you get the first price quote you get is $35,000, I would keep looking.
Dr. Weiner says if you have any doubts, ask a physician you trust for medical advice. As for Armetta, she thanks God every day she's alive.
At this point, I feel great, wanting to get my life back, wanting to go back to work and just embrace life again. I got another chance.
And Armetta says she hopes her story can help others. And speaking of help, we have information about weight loss options and surgeries on our website, WXYZ.com. In the newsroom, Jennifer Bisram, 7 Action News.
Wow.